Please be live. I think we're good. Yep, the bar is moving. Hey there, everyone. This is KT. What's good? How are we doing? Sorry, I'm late. I say this every stream. I'm always late. I should just make the streams later, or just not even. Well, that's the whole point of the pre-stream music, dude. That's whatever. Already getting wound up, and the stream just started. Peter, welcome. Chiefs, welcome. Coffee bar, welcome. How are you, lads? How are things going? Tell me if the music's too loud. Tell me if my mic is too quiet. You know, want to make these good. Quotation marks. 12 minutes starting soon. Yeah. Literally, as soon as it was like time for me to sit down and eat dinner, it was 9:26. I was like, wait a minute. Shit. Like, I was supposed to be upstairs streaming in 4 minutes. Maybe I should, you know, rush through it. It's one of those things that happens when you put raw meat on the barbecue. You have to, like, pay attention to it. And it would have been a waste to just let it burn, so. So as you guys can see, I've done some encounters. We're at 1580, which is such a strong number going in. What'd you have for dinner? I made pork tenderloin with lamb chops. And to be honest, I don't know what happened to the lamb chops, dude. Like, they just disappeared. They, like, just vanished as soon as they were finished. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a ghost. But the pork took a lot longer, and it was damn good. It was all very good. That's true, yeah, that's what having the music is for, is just to, like, keep people entertained. And I figured out, I'm becoming a YouTube gamer. Because I figured out how to do chapters. So when the video is no longer a stream, it's a VOD. There's literally just going to be a skip to the part where like the stream starts. So it all works out. Okay, I'm fearing a last mon Regice. That would be disastrous. Shed Angel would also be trouble. Okay, you're nothing. Hell yeah. Yeah, dinner was very good. If ever you guys get a chance to it, use Szechuan pepper powder. Szechuan pepper powder. Stuff is unbelievable. It kind of has like a garlicky taste to it, but I like it a whole lot. I remember I made it with a friend once, and he and I were making steaks, and I had said, like, yo, try this, what do you think of it? And he's like, oh, no, not for me. So definitely sample it before you try it. Yeah, Szechuan pepper powder. It's like a brown color. Awesome stuff. I should probably close Discord in case I'm getting, eating up too many computer resources. And of course it's you. Yeah, today for the playlist I decided we're just going to play the songs in the order I added them. I'm not going to shuffle around and be thinking, oh, it's been a while since I heard this. Protect! Yeah, the pepper, exactly, yeah. Check it out sometime. Well, it's really interesting because it's like, Szechuan is like a little peppercorn, so you think it would be in the same family as pepper, but apparently they're like a citrus plant. They're like something totally different. And they're like a very different spice. They're not spiced like a pepper is spiced. Ah, of course. Very bad omen when I'm seeing Shedinja this early. Tonight could be the night, you know. I like your attitude. What do I want to do? I guess just switch in Tauros and go for Rock Tomb and not miss. Tonight, Peter, we are looking for a shiny. If I am able to find a Latios... Piss off, dude. If I can confirm a Latios is faster than me,
we will risk it. We will risk the 1 in 4 that it's not the right nature. But if a shiny appearing, that's the goal. Everybody else, I'm willing to pass up on. Yeah, just KO Zapdos here. You didn't even... Now I gotta come back in and risk missing. This is why I miss Aerial Ace on Zapdos. That was my old Shinichi answer. Hunting Beldum, very swag. Best of luck. Hope you get the good nature. I don't remember what you're hunting, Peter. I thought you were hunting, but you got Gyarados. Did you start something after Gyarados? Am I just insane? Maybe you haven't said. Yesterday, for those of you that were around, there was an incident with our favorite resident, Jacob, known as the guy who has a Giratina, because there was an incident with his first Giratina. So he has the second one that's shiny. And, you know, I think he can explain it in the Discord better than I can do it justice. How long have you been hunting it? Yeah, it was a tragedy. 1600. It depends if you're multi-system or single. Because if that's single system, that'd take quite a bit. Oh, and you get the speed down. Swampert's becoming more annoying. He used to never be annoying because I would always lead Zapdos, and HP Grass just like immediately demolishes him. Like 3 days. That's pretty good. Ooh, fast Starmie. Started slacking right after that. Emerald and also breeding Tauros. That's right. I remember you breeding Tauros, but I didn't know if you were like trying to get a shiny or not. Why did Game Freak make a rest Starmie? That I would like to understand. Why a rest Starmie? Rest Chesto, no less. And Coffee Bar, you're still doing your ribbons. How's the ribbons going? Your team looks so sick when it's like a full team of 6. It looks awesome. So unfortunately, Game Freak doesn't let us play 6v6 in the Frontier, but that would probably also suck. That would probably be really annoying, running into 6 Pokemon per battle tower. But making a full team is cool. That's how we do ADV singles, is 6v6. Yeah, I love seeing him every time we get an update. He does not take anything from... Oh, that's right, because then Starmie used Light Screen. The Master Ranks for Metagross, Salamence, and Latios are done. Hell yeah. Oh, we just... Yeah, we just get through it. Boom? No. It's his day. We all have to just respect Muck today. I love that. I don't know which stream it was, Beavries. He called Muck Monold as a nickname for a Muck is just good. Another fast Starmie. Oh, do not. Please, Tauros. Just hit the Starmie. He's huge. He's like a huge bullseye. Monold is so good. If ever I end up with a shiny Grimer or a shiny Muck, that has to be the name. Okay, we got a chance. But if you're outspeeding Tauros, you're definitely gonna outspeed Zapdos. But you're also dying 300% to a Thunderbolt. Okay, good. Good. Tauros is still full health. We still got a full health Tauros. I'm not sure. We can take a look at the end of this round. It shouldn't be very deep. It should only be like 56 or not much past that, because I haven't really saved a long streak unless I've just happened to go on a really long streak. So I believe this is round 9 or 10, but I am a filthy cheater just reloading from round 8. So really, it doesn't ever feel like it. One stream, we went all the way to 140 wins because I just went on a streak and didn't lose. That was fun. It's good progress. We're constantly seeing new Pokemon. Oh, why do you have rest? We got a 3 perfect IV, then put them in. So if it makes a shiny, it shines. I'm more interested in shiny slaking. Yeah. I agree. I've been thinking of doing that. Sorry if I mentioned this in one of my previous streams. I've started a collection of Pokemon I've stolen from the tower. And one of my secret goals would be, say, like, get a male Salamence and then a female Salamence who has a nature I like. Get them on 2 different TIDs. Get those 2 to make a bunch of eggs. And then do the egg rotation method, where you hatch an egg on one game, then move it to a different game and hatch it. Except I wouldn't wait for perfect IVs. I would just do them in batches, because the odds are the IVs are still pretty good with 2 perfect parents. But if I roll the bad nature, you know, whatever. That's the concession of using 2 Pokemon I definitely did not earn. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, doing this for a streak. I don't think I would be using this team. I got a really high streak with the team being Zapdos, Blissey, Poliwrath. That team did super good. But it's also Blissey with Wish. So Blissey with Wish is essentially like cheating. She is so insanely broken. That's a weak Blaziken. Blaziken often lives that. Just in case Amarilla shows up, I am having coffee with milk, if that's okay. Yeah, Wishni. Just insanely broken. Thankfully, she can't have Wish and Aromatherapy, because that would just be the absolute best set Blissey could ever have. You have to pick one or the other. And of course, you can't pick Wish. You're gonna have to do the egg, the distribution shit. It's not, you know, as legit. But also, I did hatch eggs until I got a good one, so I think it should count. Coffee and milk and sugar? Coffee with milk is fine. Appreciate it, lads. Yeah, it's just a joke he and I have had running for a little while, and it cracks him up whenever I sneak it up on him. Yeah. That's so little. No, don't kill me. And there was the crit. The crit was turn 2, not turn 1 when I needed it. What do we... You can't believe how much... I am rolling my eyes right now. And I'm faster. Okay, yeah. Yep. Do that or half and half. Are you leftovers? One more Mon. We need the artist ribbon for. Let's
then I still have 12 more Master Ribbons to get through. Yeah, I did the grind for my my shiny Metagross. Well, he was a Beldum at the time. Actually, I did this. I've been wanting to make a video about it. I did this like 3-stage thing where, as a Beldum, he got all his EVs, and then as a Metang, he got all of the ribbons minus the combat ones, and then as a Metagross, he like got his final moveset and got the last ribbons. And I still just need to record kind of the Metagross part. So I think it would be a very cool video because that was the one I got in a Premier Ball that's like a very special Pokemon to me at this point. Ooh. Yeah, Heracross we have to double edge because it's a roll, and knocking him into swarm range is a little scary. That's a journey. Yeah, it was fun. I streamed the Beldum session because that was an EV training classic. But for the contests, I didn't bother streaming that because they're kind of bland. Like, I think that they're a little bit boring, but some people would enjoy them. Yeah, you got it. You got to do some kind of video just to like highlight, here's the gang. I remember I got so pissed off. I guess I did stream it, but it wasn't like this. It was on Discord. I kept losing to a Pichu. So what I did is I used the mail glitch in Ruby and Sapphire to take Metang into the Safari Zone, and then I went and just started killing Pikachu just to like get revenge. And it turns out Wild Wobbuffet is pretty nasty when you're not expecting him to show up. Yeah, I feel that. Contests, they're interesting. I like the idea. But similar to the Frontier, I wish that the AI didn't play so damn annoyingly. What is my Emerald project? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, see, this is our Street Chief. We're at round 10. Nothing crazy. You know what? We'll do it. It's the favorite. He's the favorite. Everyone loves him. We're gonna bring Quag. He kept yeah. Yeah, my Metang. It's like a 10-0 matchup against Pichu. I don't even remember what he did. It's like, if you know contest mechanics, there's something where it's like Startle, where you Pokemon who've had their moves already gone off, you can like lower their score. And Pichu was just a little nightmare. He just kept doing that to me. Please do not roar. Okay, that's Thunderbolt. I'm begging you to not roar. We're only gonna greed one Amnesia, and then I'm gonna start attacking, but if you roar, I'll be upset. Nice. Huge damage. I'm so upset. Oh, there's the crit. Quag is a monster. Oh, and you're Rest Kingdra too. Yeah, this is gonna be easier for someone else to deal with. Why are you upset, Coffee Bar? What is going on? Are you not enjoying the contest RNG? Potentially? So the good news is that you have no real way to hurt me. But unfortunately, that is mutual. I can't really hurt you either.
How much does an Earthquake do? Probably not that much. Maybe you have Toxic. Toxic, Surf, Rest. What's the other move? You know, you would think. I'm at 1,600 battles, 1,600 KOs, and I've done a lot of off-screen, off-camera battling in this. You think I would know most of the sets by now, but I don't remember them. Milky during his stream. There's a small part of me that wants to get my hands further related into contests, like a contest meta. Oh! That could be funny. I wonder what contests are like. Oh, okay, wait a minute. This is a mistake. That was a misplay. I didn't think you had Facade. You will just not hit me. Okay. Agility, Facade. Uh-oh. Lads, am I about to die to a Dodrio? Is Dodrio about to get me? Yeah, true. Which one do you mean, Chiefs? When I used my Matang, I actually did something. I am excited to make a video about it because I didn't do the Rest Snore. I had like specific moves I wanted to burn that were fitting for those contests. So I did like a very, a pretty dynamic set of moves, you could say. My shiny Metagross is just cracked. He is a blessed Pokemon. He is bashful with 30 in both defenses. I think he's 25 attack, but the real kicker, the real best part, is that he has Hidden Power Rock at 68 damage, which is just beautiful. It's Rock Slide. It's Rock Slide that's not going to miss. So it is, he is very good. Yeah, I went for a bulky spread, a bulky defensive spread, because I was blessed with such good defenses. Well, I can't believe I had to sit on a Dodrio who could have been demolishing me with Facades, but, you know, Dodrio has his plan. It's another Quag victory. Very common for Quag to just demolish. Explosion, Mash, Earthquake, and Shadow Ball. Not wanting to use all of my resources. That's why I'm running the same set in contests. Well, Explosion is good in contests. Explosion is pretty nice to have. When I did my Shiny Gengar, I also did all the contests, and the combination of Fire Punch and Ice Punch was just awesome. And then what you do is you end the contest with Destiny Bond. He was a superstar. He literally could not ever fail. Yes, I am running Choice Band. I've been considering running Leftovers, though. I'm thinking Leftovers might be better for Politoed or Poliwrath, depending on who we get. Lum is a good choice, though. Of course, you Salak. Oh, you know what we can do? We can Toxic her. Quag, once again, has value. We can Toxic her and not die to, Destiny Bonds. That does a lot. Stop that. This is what, 2 Pokemon, so if this is an Exploder, we are primed. That is not an Exploder, we are not primed. Yeah, just pop them. I've been also wanting to steal female Alakazams, so that I could get one with a decent nature for breeding purposes.
Uh-oh. Whatever. We gotta get some value out of this Quag who's going down. Agility Lychee would be fun. One underrated set from ADV I'll share with you, Chiefs, is Choice Banded with Double Edge. It's like a very underappreciated set in ADV because it gives you a really good way to hit Gyarados and Zapdos, who otherwise both resist Meteor Mash and are immune to Earthquake. Whereas like Flygon, you don't care about. You can hit him now like very well, anyways. So knocking yourself into Lychee or knocking yourself into Salac range, that's pretty cool. Yeah, put your Earthquake here. We took down a Alakazam. Quag is the actual mastermind. Gotta find me a range version of this song. I couldn't find it when I was looking. Yeah, Double Edge to knock yourself into berry range is just so sick. You feel like a genius when it happens. So you're a little bit worse without Latios around. Just hope you don't Rock Tomb. You went for Fighting Move. I can sense it. Okay. Mash, Earthquake, Shadow Ball, and Double Edge. Yeah, that could work. I think that Meteor Mash kind of covers everything that you want to hit with Shadow Ball anyways. I'm certain someone can point out, like, hey idiot, not this Pokemon. I guess Shedinja. Can't hit Shedinja. But against Misdreavus and Gengar, you want to be mashing anyways. So I'm wondering what Shadow Ball becomes really useful for. Because most of the Psychics are squishy. I think mine had Shadow Ball though, so I don't remember. Nice, nice. Big value. Yeah. Well, that's a good enough reason to run it. Yeah, because, what's his name? I'm thinking, this is the start, Sceptile. Sceptile's probably not going to have a good way to hit him. Unless you get, like, Pursuit or one of the dark moves, but even then, that's not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's, like, kind of nice for Latios, but, like, again, Meteor Mash, that's sort of like his signature. Like, that's kind of the reason you want to use Metagross, is to use Mash. And sure, it's going to miss. It's going to cost you games because you miss, but also you're going to get an attack raise and win on the spot. That's, like, kind of the trade, is that you're also going to get wins you probably didn't really, you probably weren't supposed to. You probably would have not won if not for an attack raise at the right time. So, what are the ghosts? What is the reason to run Shadow Ball? Now that I think about it, this is making me question it. Maybe I shouldn't be running Shadow Ball anymore. And Double Edge is like a way nicer way to hit flyers. I guess if you have a Rock move, you have a Rock move against Zapdos and Flygon.
Or sorry, Gyarados. Nice. Sub Thunder Punch, Leaf Blade, and Claw. Maybe go Rock Slide. Well, as I always say, when you get your shiny, check your hidden power, because it's Metagross. If you get a physical one, you're golden. Oh, this might kill. Whoops. Okay, no panic. I'm not bringing Quag on a potential Salac. Does Gyarados get Rock Tomb? I feel like I would have seen him run Rock Tomb somewhere. Yeah, I was very confused when I got my Metang and I hit a Kecleon for the first time with Hidden Power, because he was like level 29 or something, and he just one-shot the Kecleon, so I didn't even see what type it changed to. I was like, uh-oh. Clearly it's something physical. Clearly it's like good and physical. Speaking of good and physical, that is not how I describe Flygon. Use Dig. Go underground for a turn so I can bring in Zapdos for free. Or just die. Nice. That's fine. Oh, jeez. Get Sandstorm. Well, that's just silly. Oh my god. Nope. We're not doing the cringe session. We are switching out. We are not playing roll the dice. Whatever. You got rid of my Lum Berry. I didn't even want it. Do not get Rock Tomb. What's your set plan for Gyarados? Because Toxic as a way out is also a method. And Toxic with another Pokemon being sub is a decent synergy. Especially somebody as fast as Sceptile, because some Pokemon, they're going to be trying to hit you, but if you set up sub first, it doesn't matter. They're not going to get their turn, they're going to get Toxic Chip. They'll be busy trying to Thunder Wave you. Dragon Dance Rest? Yeah, that'd be pretty hard to squeeze in a something else. Is Gardevoir last Mon? Is this last Mon? Hang on. Right, yeah, I remember that. I remember the nature and the attack not being ideal. I should post it on the Discord. A friend of mine got his Hitmontop from Coliseum, and it's like the worst Hitmontop we've ever seen at all. It's plus speed minus defense, which I believe is hasty, and it's got a 0 to 1 in attack, defense, special attack, and I think something else. So I'm trying to talk him into making this like a sack that you lead with your Hitmontop, and you get your Intimidate, and you sack them. Because the AI is going to prioritize killing Hitmontop, and is not going to prioritize KOing the other Pokemon. So you get your free Intim, you can do the X item glitch and heal your teammate, or set up, you know, whatever. How do I get this on my PC? I would have to open Discord. I can post it in the stream channel. Sorry, Chief. Doing this a little bit weird. That's his hit on top. So I'm trying to talk him into making it, yeah, just like a sack. Like you bring him out turn 1, and once he's died once, you can just revive him, and then he'll be half health. So the AI is even more likely to try and one-shot him and kill him. So you get your Intim, and you get a spare turn for your real Pokemon. I'm seeing if I can get him to do this as his role for this terrible Hitmontop. That crit mattered, by the way. 1 curse is enough to get it. No, it's not shiny. Sorry, I missed that. It's not shiny. He's just doing a casual playthrough of Coliseum. It's pretty rough. It's not a ideal. Not what you want to see for your. Oh, of course you got bright powder. That means you don't have leftovers, so I can zap you to my heart's content. Yep, not exactly the best, but whatever. So I wonder if you could do something similar with Gyarados in like dome doubles or doubles in the tower. Just let him be the sack and use Protect, but the benefit is that Intimidate goes off no matter what. So you just waste a turn for the AI to target you because you know that you're low HP. I don't like Machamp. Machamp is hard to deal with without Latios. Earthquake or Rock Tomb. Or not Rock Tomb. Uh-oh. Did that turn on the computer? Oh, it didn't. Nice. Coffee is consumed. Oh, right, buddy. What's the big idea? You're faster than me. But are you faster than my Latios? I didn't bring Latios! Okay, are you faster than Tauros? You better hope that you are. You are faster than Tauros. Okay, this might be our guy. I sure hope this doesn't KO. Please do not KO. Do not crit. Why does this happen to me? As soon as I don't bring my own Lati, I immediately find a Lati that could be the timid one, could be the one I've wanted this whole time. Yeah, nice quick claw miss. Yeah, pay respect. Pay respect to the timid Lati. We just have to assume he was timid, you know, he could have just been jolly, but damn, man. Yep. Everyone salute. Salute the fallen Lati. There will be more Latis in the future. But man, does that suck. It's been a while since I've seen one that is faster than me. Every single one has been slower lately. Well, Quag, you proved your point. I'm so glad we brought you on the team. I think I will be benching you, and we will be switching to Latios. Latios is base 110. So if you're familiar with Generation 3 OU, he is the same speed as Tauros and Gengar, but he is outsped by Starmie. Starmie is 115.
And I never remember what Sceptile, Swellow, and Doug are. I know that they're faster, but they aren't 130. Because the 130 tier, that's Jolt, Arrow, and Crobat. So they kind of fill in between that spot. I'm pretty sure Doug is 115. And Swellow is 120. Maybe Sceptile's also 115. Yeah, see, this thing can handily outspeed me. I'm not even a speed nature. Nice. I was expecting that to be our prerequisite frozen Tauros for the stream. Always happens. Happens to me at least once. Sceptile's 120, thank you. That's good to know. Yeah, that means that you can outspeed a lot of stuff and just set up subs in their face. Yeah, that was the biggest learning curve for me playing Gen 3 OU. Figuring out, when you see a Magneton for the first time, it's like, what speed should I expect from you? Same with like Moltres and Heracross. There's like just a bunch of weirdos that are clearly not 100 speed. Dodged a Sheer Cold or a Fisher. I don't know which that was. Hell yeah! Just land the raw dynamic punch. We love Machamp. Should have switched Latios there. Latios is better. It doesn't matter. Always love when the AI lands a dynamic punch. Ooh. Yeah, you always want to be wary of Swampert in Emerald Frontier. Less so here, but in Emerald Frontier, they often have counter. They also have Endeavor, which is a super annoying move. Double starter. Can we get the trio? There's a chance it protects here. Lost the Tough Masters. Damn Gengar. Okay, not quite triple starter. Oh, that was Shadow Ball. Okay. But now you're going to pop Salak. And are potentially going to Destiny Bonds. But you're the last Pokemon, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, the contests can be annoying. They're a fun thing, but yeah, they're not I think there's a reason players gravitate towards the frontier, and that the contest is like very niche as to why players complete it. You've only played the factory? Wow. I'm like the exact opposite. I don't really enjoy the factory that much, and have only dabbled in the frontier. I guess I have a gold in the tower, but I think most people have that. Factory to me seems... It's like being good at random battle in Pokemon. It feels like a part of it really wasn't my decision. A part of it comes from the fact that I'm just played a hand, and if I was given a bad hand, well, that's that. There's like, it feels like there's way less decisions you get to make. At least I think so. Very much agree with that. It's only necessary for the ribbons, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what else they could have unlocked, what else they could have done with the contests. Maybe have, like, some sort of, like, contest nerd house, and if you show up with one of the Pokemon that won something, you could battle them or get an item or whatever. Basically, just you have to bring a Pokemon with all the ribbons, and an NPC would acknowledge it. Yeah, of course. We're missing, and you're gonna recover. Okay. Want to use it for battle points? We still need the golds. Want to use only your shinies? Yeah. Well, you know, what you could do is just reset until you get a shiny in your draft, and then take that one, and then... I don't think you can reset for a second draft. I think once you get your second draft, you're stuck with them, so... Maybe just do a single round? That'd be fun. That'd be a fun way to do the factory. Cool prizes you get aside from the ribbons and the statue would make it worth it. Hell, I wouldn't complain if you got like money or even battle points. Well, once you've beaten Master Rank, if you go back into it, you get a luxury ball for winning. But honestly, that's a pretty weak prize. Maybe it should have been like 5 luxury balls. Because you can get luxury balls way easier in Fire Reds. You serious, dude? Bright Powder, well, okay. Tauros is just sitting this round out. He's tired. Let Tauros have a little snooze. He's earned it. Yeah, you can get a luxury ball. So that's cool. Repeatable way to get luxury balls. Oh, look who it is. Oh, excuse me. Oh, come off it. Stop. You are dying to this Dragon Claw. That's what's happening. I've decided. Yes. Yes. No. Oh my god, stop. I'm in hell. Yes. Latios is best. We all know Latios is super annoying in Ore, whereas Latios is like the king of the frontier. Blaziken? Are you kidding?
Play us a song, Guitar Man. I don't like that, how that sounds. Okay, maybe Tauros sits out 2 rounds. Or he'll just crit here, and it'll be over for Muck. Yes, be gone. Back to hell. Oh, jeez. Well, it's a very good switch in for Latios. Used Earthquake. That was the wrong move. So I've been thinking one switch up would be to use Bolt Beam Latios with Quag. Essentially drop Zapdos. And I wonder how well that would go for the team. Ore Coliseum Challenge video, and it makes me want to try it. I don't know how Ore Coliseum works in XD, but Ore, the format, the one that me and Amaryllis and DBreeze is hosting a tournament for, that one's fun. The Gen 3 VGC. I think I'm gonna win, and Milo will be done with the contests. Let's hope so. Ore in general, not the... Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Ore, the format is... You know, it's fun. Yeah, I always want to be done with the contests. They kind of suck when you're in them, but once you're done and you get to see the ribbon, it's worth it. Yeah, you should try out Ore with me and Amaryllis and anyone else who wants to do just casuals. Because you can make your team on Showdown and import it super easily. It is undecided. He is not yet announced when it's going to be. There were a couple of matches that he played and recorded, but they're like unlisted on his channel or like unlisted somewhere, so I don't know how public he wants those to be at this point. I keep grinding them up so much. Watch the tallies go up. It's been great. I'd love to try it. Yeah, they are fun. Ore is fun. I get kind of annoyed by it because I have so much more experience with singles, and none of the lads want to play singles. They all want to play doubles instead, so my team building skills kind of don't get used. I have to learn a whole new format, and doubles is very different. You also don't bring 6 Pokemon, which is another distinction. And there's like item restrictions. You can't have multiple Lum Berries, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's very different from doubles OU, which apparently that's like a super degenerate meta, where like every physical attacker is choice bandits. Let me leave, please. Yeah, it's bring 6, pick 4. It's Gen 3 VGC, yeah. That's a very good way to describe it. Okay, just land. Oh my god. Milo is done. Hell yeah. This Sceptile is so cringe. I had him basically dead, and now he's full health again. And he misses another Dragon Claw. I think our first loss tonight is going to be Sceptile. So health number 1, Leech Seed. Health number 2, he finds a little apple and takes a little munch. Yep. And we missed another Dragon Claw. This is just the best. This is lovely. I feel like Zapdos died. I think Zapdos is not with us right now. Zapdos is with us. Okay, we have a chance. We could just roar him out. Yes, landed. Huge. I wasn't even scared. I wasn't even concerned with... Oh, what? No, it's over. And you attract me on the way out? Dude. That's like a taunt in a fighting game. That's actually so sick. Never mind. I'm not even mad at Sapphire anymore. Yeah, I think Tauros is just gonna land a double edge. Yep, he's the best. Tauros is the best. That's why he's on the border. Was that triple starter? Someone rewind the tape. Was that triple starter? Who the hell was first Pokemon? I need to scroll over to the end of the video. There's the Sceptile arc. It was Blaziken. Yeah, that was a triple starter. Nice. And another set of 7. Should we bring in, you know, him? This first one meant. Oh. Maybe it wasn't, No, Mence was the last mon from the fight before. That was Blaziken, Sceptile, Swampert. At least that's what the video scrobbling is showing me. Maybe YouTube's full of shit. Whatever, we beat the demon. We're just gonna keep rolling this team. I don't feel like doing Quag tonight. Quag just brings the game down. He's too slow. Triple starter is always cool. Gotcha. And then we get a fake Pokemon at the very start of the next round. Come on, give me the choice, man. Oh, okay. You know what? Don't care. Oh, he's back. Yeah, it feels inappropriate. He's like so much weaker than everything else. Has a silly trick choice band set. Oh. Alright, the fun is over. Flamethrower Muck, as expected. Goodbye, Monold. Mrs. Monold. Yeah, Mr. Monday. That was a lady Muck. You know what's so funny is that Muck has a footprint. So he isn't really just a slime. He's just like a really short guy that looks like a slime. But he still, like, moves. He still has limbs. Very funny to think about. Okay, please do not. I'd assume 2. I think he is like, I don't know, maybe he's like a dwarf or something. His arms look huge though. Like uncharacteristically big. No, you can't quit. Not allowed to quit. I'm getting hyper. It doesn't. This is gonna be the hyper beam. Okay. Oh, Miss Blizzard. Nice. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he's like a bug, and he has just like 1,000,000 feet, and he can crawl up walls. Dude, this is the worst Kingdra ever. Oh my god. He hits it every day except Monday. That's his day off. That's his day in the office. Oh, look at you, Kingdra, thinking you're getting the KO. You poor thing. proved your point, Metagross. You were able to beat a 2 health Zapdos. No Quick Claw. Nice, nice, nice. I should be stealing Metagross too. It would be awesome to have a Jolly Metagross for Ore. Because I greatly prefer the speed over the damage. Since Metagross hits so hard inherently. It does sort of have like a Gen 1, Gen 2 problem where so many Pokemon are speed tying. Aw, jeez. Because we're all speed tying, it does feel a little bit like, well, I lost because your Latios just won the speed tie, or I won because my Latios won the speed tie. It's a little lame, but what do you do? Is that Salak Berry? Oh my god. I don't think you outspeed, though. Oh my goodness, you do. Well, I gotta remember that. Wheezing is not very common. Wheezing is, yeah, we go Laddie. Why are you here? What can you even do to me? I guess Sheer Cold. No, does he know Sheer Cold? I thought it was Fisher. Oh, way worse. Way worse than an Oko move. Good lord. Have mercy, Wailord, please. Earthquake, beauty. No, stop it. Stop it, Latios. What do you even see in her? Stop. Just, please. Please attack. Four in a row. Whatever Wailord's doing is not hitting. Okay, all good. Yeah, no, oh my god. Yeah, I guess. Latios is, you know, Latios is also blue and white. They look similar, kinda. They also can both learn Surf, which is very important. That's good for matchmaking. Being able to learn the same HMs. They are both boats, exactly. Exactly. Milo, you're just making this harder on yourself. You're gonna fall behind. I'm doing over 50%. No, it's not worth it. That's a funny roll. So she recovered but didn't make it to green. So that really was like a live on 1 HP. And have an even number of, You're secretly the worst. I have no real good switch in for you if I don't have Flag. Boom. No. I think we have to risk setting up. This thing could potentially hit me with a return and it would all be a waste. That's gonna do nothing. Thunderbolt Iron Defense. What on earth set could this be? I hope you have rest. 10 volt. please. And now we can do damage. Whenever I see one do Iron Defense, though, I'm always scared that it's the Iron Defense Amnesia Rest set. Just the completely unkillable Registeel that nobody likes fighting. It sucks. Yeah, 10 volt, whatever. Nice. Easy, easy. I don't know if I like this more or not, having the playlist just go in order if we're added them, because I know we hit the Street Fighter Alpha 2 block, and the next like 6 songs are all from that game. I don't know if I like it more having it be shuffle or just start from the top. I still have so much more I want to add to this one playlist and just have one stream playlist. Yeah, of course, protect. That's what happens when you play Ore, is your opponent always double protects. Or both of their Pokemon will use protect, just to scout what you have. Which feels very annoying, but it's part of the game. You're allowed to do it too, you're allowed to play annoying as well, so... I suppose that makes it fair. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a VGC strat. Apparently, this format needs open team sheet, but that's like a recent VGC development due to the Terra thing. Terra like telling you what type you could be. Because I don't think VGC before that ever had open team sheets. Because a whole part, at least one of the things that appeals to me in ADV singles, is like kind of mentally like piecing together what my opponent's team is going to be based on what they've revealed and based on what moves those Pokemon have. It's like a pretty obvious example, but whenever you see a Forretress, it's like it's a pretty good assumption that the Tyranitar, if they have a Tyranitar, that is not a Dragon Dance Tyranitar, that's a Pursuit Tyranitar, because Pursuit helps Fori out. It's also safe to assume that they might have a Ghost on their team, because Ghosts block spikes, Fori sets up spikes. Those are things you start to piece together, and I feel like that just doesn't exist in Ore. It's like you just bring the top best guys, you bring the best 6, and maybe a couple of the oddballs that happen to work. It's just smart of them to have implemented with the Terra possibility. Yeah, I would prefer it to be hidden. It's just different. I think expecting the format to cater to what I like is probably silly. I can always just play ADV instead, so this is still, it's refreshing. It's kind of fun to have a different format. And of course, my guy Tauros gets to be top tier. So that part's fun. You can use Wobbuffet and Latios, which you can't do that in ADV singles. Oh yeah, crushed another team. We are flying through these encounters. Doing good tonight. What did I start at? 1580? 1530? What's the stream name? I can't see. Isn't that funny? I'm not even able to see what the name of the stream is right now. I don't remember what I started at, but we're going fast. Started at 1580. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, true. Yeah, so I did some encounters just hanging out with the lads in Discord. So some streams the numbers will be a little inflated, but I really want to avoid doing that. I don't want to do like more than that. Because if I do 1,000 encounters by myself, it's like, well, what even is the point of streaming the whole thing? I may as well just do this hunt on my own. So, I will do my best. But every now and then, I really do want to hunt for a Lati. And I am going to. Nice. And back to winning. Back to just winning. Quag, if you're well behaved, I'll bring you next time. You gotta not do anything that annoys me. You gotta critical hit every earthquake. You gotta never miss toxic. You gotta get low damage rolls. Not asking for much. Barely won the Master? Hell yeah, dude. You must have done the Pokeblock stuff, right? Like you have maxed out stats or just really, really good stats? Maxed out. It is possible I was there when you were blending. I think so, yeah, because I told you you can use mixed region games. They don't, it's very weird. You're not allowed to record mix across different regions, except Emerald is allowed to. But for Ruby, Sapphire, they're not allowed to mix records with each other if they're not the same region. However, for berry blending, the game just doesn't care. Like, you got a Korean Sapphire and a Spanish Emerald, whatever. Get in the berry blender. Yeah, exactly. This guy had the alternative starter trio, where some absolute legend got to start the game with a Milotic instead of a Swampert. Alright, what do we think is going to be the big 1666? Who's like an evil Pokemon in this? It's definitely Registeel. Registeel is like the scariest Pokemon. I hate seeing them. Alright, you know what? I don't mind fighting you. You're not that evil. You can't record mix with JPD-US? Yep. I don't know the reason. Besides just classic Game Freak. Alright, who is it? Did the counter not go up for Swampert? Let me keep an eye on that now. Maybe I mashed too fast. Of course. Who else but Latios? Very nice Luster Purge. That didn't do very much damage. You're faster than me. Okay, you're faster than Zapdos. This is last Mon, right? It was Swampert, Gardevoir. Yeah, okay. Yep. Very swag, very cool. Could you possibly kill my Zapdos? I will not be setting up Light Screen. I'll just be getting KO'd. Okay. Moment of truth. Are you faster than my Latios? No. I am heartbroken.
Yep, another tragedy. Just another day in the tower. Yeah, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that tracker. I feel like it didn't go up on trainer number 1, and I wonder if it's missing trainer 1 if I mash. So maybe we just need to not mash as fast. We need to let Birdkeeper Jonald be on screen. Yeah, okay, that worked. Maybe I was mashing too much. Well, the number might be inaccurate, but, you know, who cares? I've done at least 500 encounters without the counter. Just, you know, playing on the couch. Gotten some nice heists. Maybe that's what we'll do at the end of stream. I've decided for the end of stream we're gonna steal a Pokemon. That's just how we're gonna end things, because that's fun. But maybe I'll just show you guys my current collection. I have quite a few halfway decent nature combinations. Oh yeah, Goblin, of course. Look at you. Yeah, show us, yeah. Some of them are super funny because they're like the absolute worst nature. Muck, I get it. It's your day. We all love Muck. There's no Muck haters to be found. Thank you. Thank you. You just speed up the encounter for me. So we're gonna experiment. I'm gonna sit here for a minute and see if I can make the encounter go up twice. We got it on screen. Just gonna watch. No, I guess it's just smart. It just knows not to go off a second time. That's clever. I don't know how it knows how to do that, but it's fine by me. Man, I miss playing Street Fighter Alpha 2. That game is so pretty. It's a shame it's kind of Kuso. It's a game where the look is the best part about it. It's still fun, but playing it at a high level is not as cool as playing Super Turbo at a high level, in my opinion. But the visuals, the art style, and the music is absolutely Capcom at their best. I played Sagat. You played Sagat in Alpha 2? Holy hell. Nice pursuits. Sagat, you know, he's good. He's hard to use specifically in that game, but also he is like a champ of... He's the best character in Street Fighter 2. So, you know. They kind of learned their lesson. Maybe make the boss, who's so I can't even speak, so super strong, maybe nerf him a little bit in the later game. This Sagat is just crazy. Why are you Why would you rest? Became nervous twice in the comments. Yeah. Yep. I hate when it startles and you lose like 8 points as opposed to just losing 2. Like the other Pokemon just lose 2. You're thinking a regular Turbo or 2? Yeah. So for the Street Fighter 2, there's 5 versions. Really, only 2 of them matter. You got the very first version, often called World Warrior, that only had 8 characters. If I picked Ken, you weren't allowed to pick Ken. The game was pretty slow. Shotos were bad. Zangief was like kind of broken, and I think like Honda was okay. Dhalsim was pretty bad. World Warrior sucks. World Warrior's not very good. There's some of the mechanics I don't quite understand, and that's hosing me. Contests are just whack. Contests are just... It does feel like RNG is still rearing its head. So after World Warrior, you had Champion Edition. Champion Edition let you play as the boss characters. Fixed a bunch of issues, so look who it is. So if I picked Ken, you could also pick Ken. A new feature called a mirror match. We're allowed to play as the same character, which is crazy. Champion Edition also added a few moves for certain characters and like fixed certain execution problems. It was interesting is that Champion had a big bootleg scene. A lot of like early era ROM hackers would make changes to the game and then sell them off as like, oh, this is just a custom version of Champion, to the point that Capcom actually acknowledged them and re-released Champion Edition called Hyper Fighting. That was also called Turbo. I think it was called Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but it's mostly known as Hyper Fighting. And that game is pretty epic. It's Champion, but it's like they basically just overclocked the game. The game is running too fast. I don't really remember what other mechanical changes are in Hyper Fighting. Really, the only versions of Street Fighter 2 that anybody plays today is Champion and Super Turbo, which is the last version. So after Hyper Fighting, Capcom had a new engine called the CPS2 engine, or CPS3, I don't remember. And they made Alpha, they made Street Fighter Alpha, they made Darkstalkers, and they made another version of 2 called Super. This added 4 more characters, and I believe it was the game where you could tech throws. So if I do a throw, you have 15 frames to try and throw as well, and you will take half damage, which is a pretty big deal. There's some other reasons people dislike Super. I don't really remember. But then you have Super Turbo. And that's like the best. That's far and away the best. Best Street Fighter by far. That's the one where it's the same idea. Let's just overclock Super. Have the same 16 characters. You can play as old versions of characters. And you can tech throws. They also added a super meter, meaning everyone has a super now, which was very cool. I don't know what else was different. Reversals. You couldn't reversal before. Reversal's like a big part of fighting games. And that was either added in Super or it was added in Super Turbo. So that's the 5 versions of Street Fighter 2 for everyone that was really interested. That's my idiot's fighting game history. Very good game. Super Turbo is awesome. It's really hard to be good at, but it's a lot of fun. Super Turbo is the one you played? Yeah, very good. Very good game. Mega classic. The game is over 30 years old, and it's still going to be played at a high level in 30 years from now. It's widely beloved, and it deserves being credited as like the great grandfather of the genre. Very fun game. Nice rock slide for the Pokemon way faster than you. I thought he landed the burn. There was like a slight delay. I thought he got the burn on me. Oh, Turbo also added Akuma. Forgot about that. Akuma is like a secret Easter egg character, and there's like a way to play as him that's not as broken.
Even though he's still like way better. He's like banned in Japanese tournaments because he's so good. Street Fighter 3 seems really sick. Saw it at EVO but never played it. 3 is it's interesting. There's things I like about 3. Mostly the second version, Second Impact. I guess Third Strike is still pretty fun, but I kind of like the presentation and style of Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, just more than Third Strike. So I guess it's hard to argue with more characters. It's a bit of a strange game where it has the same problem Melee has. If you know anything about Melee, where like the top tiers really gatekeep the bottom tiers. Like if you want to play a bottom tier character in Super Turbo, it's gonna be tough, but you're still absolutely able to. The game is 9-1 matchups, but it's still like possible. Whereas in Third Strike, it seems like the top tiers are really the entire roster, and then there's a bunch of characters that get to exist, and only a couple players will ever be even slightly, like they've unlocked the potential to use them. Like Necro's a good example. Necro's a character that feels like nobody really understands how to use him besides like a couple of Japanese players, and that's it. Like Melee, yeah, just like Melee. So a friend of mine, he loves all fighting games, and he also plays Melee, so he's always the first one to tell me of things that suck in Melee, and also things that suck across fighting games, so he and I always josh about it being like, oh man, yeah, no, it's just like this thing in fighting games, you know, like Melee. Feels so sick, though. Fair enough. My guy in Street Fighter, in Super Turbo, is E Honda. And Honda is very distinctly the middle of the pack, where if you're a character that has a fireball, you bully Honda really hard. It's a hard matchup. But if you are not lucky enough to have a fireball, the tables are turned, and you are now in trouble. It is very hard to deal with Honda unless you have a fireball. I think he's a very fun character. I wish I was better with Guile, but I also haven't played Super Turbo seriously in a long time. So my Guile is nowhere near as good as he once was. I also really like Dictator. And Dictator's a very interesting character in Super Turbo. Because he moves so fast, but he only has one reversal, and it's his super, and if you don't have meter, you don't have a reversal, so you have to eat chip damage. That's fun. Honda's a charge character. Yeah? I never tried any of them. Yes, Honda's a charge character. To even pretend we're playing Pokemon, I do need to double-edge Golducks, because I learned that Frustration in return is a damage roll, and they can KO me with Cross Chop, so we need to remember to double-edge them. But yes, Honda is a charge character. He's also a mash character, which is something fighting games have kind of gone away from, is the idea that you need to mash a certain button within a certain amount of frames to get a move, because he's got hands. He's got 100 hands as one of his most important moves. And I guarantee 100 hands in Street Fighter 6 is probably a little easier to pull off than it is in the older Street Fighters. You're free from the contests? Well, you got a master rank with Milo, right? Okay, see, I don't think that's going to count. I think I was too fast there. Nope, the counter got it. I should have more faith in the counter. You got a master rank ribbon. It's a victory, lad. Oh, no. You know, they say 99% of Battle Tower players stop playing right before the Timid Latios shows up. Oh, jeez, what did I just do? Why did I summon it? Uh-oh. Well, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean what I just said. For sure I made a lot of progress today, so I'll deal with them later. Yeah. Always gotta think of the progress you made. Like, what is the point on dwelling on what you didn't do? Yeah, no, I summoned a monster. Like, Thanos is in. I'm scared. Sea King, please be nice. Who haven't we seen tonight? Who hasn't been around? No Glalie. Not happy to see you. We haven't seen Slacking, haven't seen Gyarados, haven't seen Cacturne. Do we see Heracross? I feel like I fought a Heracross. Of course you did. We haven't seen a Grumpig. No, unfortunately the fossils don't appear, which honestly kind of pisses me off. Oh, Tauros lived! I wasn't paying attention. Tauros is the best. He's the best. Everyone knows it. We saw Weezing. Haven't seen Aggron. Have seen a Ninetales. Look who it is. Yeah, for some reason the fossils don't appear, but they do appear in the level 100 circuit, which yeah, we found Kecleon. I'm considering maybe I should be doing this hunt in the level 100 circuit with more Pokemon, but I wanna stick it out until we either fail one because it explodes or we get one in the level 50 tier. I guess we could fail one for other reasons. There's other stuff that could go wrong. We have seen Rhydon now, in case anyone was curious. Oh, wait a minute, you're not Latios. Okay. How much does Earthquake? It's probably nothing. And you outspeed. I do not like that damage. That's just Mega Horn, right? Yeah, Horn Drill's a different animation. Okay, let's everybody be cool. We're fine. We live. I just desperately need to rest next turn. We haven't seen a Whiscash either. Tentacruel has not made an appearance. Electro, just who I wanted to see. Yeah, poor Quag. I thought I was throwing in Latios. Damn, I guess if we find a Latios, we're just not gonna know. We keep forgetting about that. I keep forgetting Latios is the secret goal here. Yeah, we're setting up. Are you crazy? You can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do. Mirror Coat? What's that? Oh, protect. Watch out. Nice, another Mirror Coat too. Good thing you can't have Roar or Whirlwind or anything. Now that we're set up, we can't get deboosted. We even saw Wailord today. Wailord's super rare. You. Well, joke's on you, buddy. Of course we miss. Okay, great. This is just gonna take forever. And Quag might die. Actually, Quag is likely to die because I'm gonna be Earthquaking him. So I have a new... It seems like every stream. I have a new Generation 3 conspiracy theory. I was watching Twisted Motive yesterday. He was in Cerulean Cave, and he had to catch Wobbuffet. I think Wobbuffet is slightly different color in Fire Red Leaf Green. I think he's just a little bit darker in Hoenn. And every image I can find online seems to like disprove that. It like debunks that and just shows him being the same. But he looks slightly darker here than he did yesterday in Fire Red. I don't know if it's because he was in a cave or whatever. Good luck. Thank you, Beaveries. How you doing today? It's morning for you. Good morning. You probably already hear that I'm starting to yawn. We've been going for a little bit. This is not typical. Streams are going to be going a little bit earlier for the next while. I'm able to start stream early. We were just rattling off a list of who has not made an appearance on the tower tonight. We definitely fought a Flygon earlier. Latios. And of course it's when I don't have my Latios to test speed. Oh well, they're slower than me. Yeah, we did have a tragedy. A Latios that wasn't able to test speed. And it was outspeeding Tauros, so we had a good indication it was the right nature. Dropped a bunch of photos. Oh, yeah, baby. These ought to be good. Not who I want to see, but we got Quag, so I actually don't mind. Oh, I love the paintings. The paintings look so good. Especially the Milo ones. The Milo paintings are the best. Yeah, those are sick, Coffee Bar. Very, very good. This is last Mon, right? I don't need to set up. Yeah, for sure. I think it's cool. That's funny. I had a I fought a Speed Nature Salamence yesterday when I was not counting, and then right after it I fought a Speed Nature Flygon because I was in with Zapdos and they both outsped. So I know that they for sure were Speed Nature. Should we do this as last? No, let's do one more with Laddie. We'll do one more set with Laddie, and then we'll catch the 7th Pokemon. Assuming I make it that far, we could always lose. It's the Jester. Everyone loves fighting Crobat. Hey, guess what I was thinking about? I had to make one appearance.
Yeah, plus speed Salamence. What's the rest of the team? What do you need the speed mounts for? Is it going to be choice bandits? Is it going to be something? Is it going to be something weird? Are you doing one of those weird sets? Are you doing headbutt flinch hacks? Don't even know. Yeah, Salamence gets headbutt. Big 1700 was a Flygon. Restart the page. You block Origin once it says like 1k ads blocked or whatever. I feel like I need to restart the page. Oh, we're streaming. We're live. Headbutt flinch hacks is for a Frontier set. Frontier set. I'm not doing that shit. Well, forgive me for assuming. I remember you mentioning headbutt flinch hacks sometime we were chatting recently. Well, it doesn't. He's gotta get body slam. It's like sort of Thunderwave. It's like Thunderwave that does damage and doesn't always paralyze. Basically the same as a normal Thunderwave. Might be doing Rock Slide flinch hacks though. That would be wild. You're gonna pop Salak, aren't you? No. Yes. My team might be owned. I might be about to lose. No, we still have speed. Very scary. Yeah, Thunderwave at home. That's insane to me that you'd be considering Rock Slide, because I know that you hate inaccurate moves. And we don't have them. We don't have this Zapdos or the Tauros. Tauros, you gotta do. You just need to be outsped here. Be outsped. Nope. Nope. Blair Dunsparce during one of my streams. Team building situation is dire. Losing the Dunsparce is pretty rough. Yeah. Well, you do have to accept Gen 3 does have a limited roster. And while we do have, theoretically, a wide abundance of sets, there is a hard cap. You could literally run every possible set. Not every combination of sets, mind you, but just every noteworthy set. Without relying on stupid crap like Growl and, just weaker versions of moves. Alright, screw Quag. We're not finding the shiny this one. We're stealing the last Pokemon. Or a Latios if we encounter it. And it is faster than me. Yeah, maybe it's time for just a break from team building. I don't know what else you would like doing. Was that actually an S tier move? Alright. That's kind of the response I expected. I'm definitely planning on taking a shiny hunting break to do my first Gen 5 playthrough. There's gonna be no like downtime with encounters. It's probably just gonna be the Unova arc. Alright, go to Zapdos, because I don't want to lose Tauros. I guess we could continue this. I'd probably continue this on the side. Hey, look who it is. Tentacruel showed his face. He's also pretty rare. And he lands a Hydro, a raw Hydro.
He sees a Zapdos and he doesn't even twitch. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Yes, I told the gang earlier, Beaveries, that I've been collecting some of my my heists, and at the end of stream, we're gonna steal a Pokemon, but also I'm just gonna show you guys my current collection, because I made an addition recently that I think is very good, a very strong candidate. I'm gonna be replaying Gen 5 soon as well. Want to complete the decks and play some Battle Subway. Yeah, I haven't played Gen 5 ever before. Oh, nice flinch. So I'm planning on doing a recorded playthrough to share my thoughts on the game. Because I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be fun. And I think the consensus on Gen 5 is that it's very good. It wasn't very good back at launch. I remember when 5 was new, it was not very well liked, but the tide is definitely shifting on that. So it'll be kind of nice to see the game with fresh eyes, even after it's like 20 years old. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I want to wrap up Coliseum, which is funny because I have a Coliseum video ready to go. I just need to add like the tiniest amount and it'll be done. Sprites and music are fire. It's good to hear. So I have black one and white one. You get unlimited TMs? Damn, that's crazy. That seems like easy to exploit. If you reteach a TM, do you just get the PP back? It's like I teach my Latios Dragon Claw, and then I teach him like Thunderbolt, and then I teach him Dragon Claw again. Does he get the PP back? No, he doesn't. Okay. Music is a little loud. Do you mean in Gen 5 or do you mean on the playlist? Super EDF. This game is so funny. There we go. I assume it was on mine and we're not talking about Gen 5 music being too loud. You get like half PP or something. Okay. Because that is something you can exploit even in Gen 3. One of my Japanese leaf greens, it's a legendary file because the guy beat the game with just a Pikachu. So the Hall of Fame is just a Pikachu, but what his clever trick was that Pikachu can learn Brick Break and Dig. So you can just reteach those moves over and over and you get the PP back from whichever one. So I think he did some like double team Dig Thunderbolt strat as his way to beat the game. And I think it was pretty awesome. Gotcha, it was the stream. That's crazy, because Super Earth Defense Force was like a quiet soundtrack. You know, we made it past the big fighting game arc. The first 30 songs of the playlist are fighting games, then I started to add shoot 'em ups. Then I found Sonic CD. Then we found Castlevania. Then we went back to fighting games. And yeah, this playlist is just kind of all over the place. We got Puyo. Everyone likes Puyo. Did he quick claw me? No, I was rock tuned. That's right. Starmie, please. I somehow have stolen 2 Starmie that have a naive nature. Would be kind of nice to get Timid, or potentially even Modest. If that's alright with the tower. I'll just steal the ones that are good. You can keep the Bold and... well, actually Bold is nice. So I wonder if it is better to just switch in Zapdos here. Because Earthquake doesn't KO, and I do die to a Meteor Mash, and I risk Attack Raise, and I risk him Quick Clawing my next opponent. Also, he can miss... man, he gets the Attack Raise even when he misses Meteor Mash. That's crazy. So lucky. AI Metagross is so lucky. When I use Metagross, the luck is nowhere to be found. So I've noticed there's one trainer class that seems to switch in knowing I'm banded. I don't understand how they know. I guess the game just knows because it, you know, it gets to cheat. It gets to know what my items are. I want to be in a Zapdos, so we risk Latios here. It sends in like a Heracross when it knows I'm locked into Earthquake. I don't know if it just saw me do it twice and it knows that I'm banded or what the deal is. But it sent in a Heracross knowing that I was going to Earthquake. Maybe it's a prediction. The tower is evolving. You're just gaslighting yourself? Maybe. The AI has switched Swampert into my Thunderbolts like dozens of times. Oh, it's not because he resists ground. Interesting. Hmm. But I've never seen it switch a Machamp or a Hariyama in to fight my Tauros. Or a Golduck, for that matter. To resist plus super effective. No, Swampert switches in to eat the Thunderbolt, at least as far as I can tell. Because I don't think I've ever seen it switch in a Rhydon to eat a Thunderbolt. It's always Swampert. Maybe it is because Swampert has Ice Beam. Does it not check immunities? I believe it's resist plus super effective. So then it does seem to know when I'm bandaged. The plumber is here. Oops, almost Memento. Immunity also works. True, my bad. Well, look who showed up. Guess who's faster? And of course you rest. No, actually I think I'm gonna make it worse. I think I'm gonna come up with all the theories as to why the tower does any of this. Latios sleeps right now because it's nighttime. If you play the game at daytime, Pokemon will never use rest. It's like the game has an RTC, so it just checks if it's daytime or nighttime, and if it's daytime, AI will not use rest. Oh my god. Why do you live on just a sliver? Why do you have just enough health? Yep, exactly.
Does anybody... Wait a minute, is Dream Eater even in Ruby and Sapphire? Does anybody learn it naturally? I know it's a move tutor move in Fire Reds. And I think Gangway learns it naturally. Does anybody learn Dream Eater? Gardevoir learns it. Interesting. This is a Starmie that's faster than me. It's unfortunate I can't take back my damage. It's like, oh no, wait a minute, don't hit him. Okay. But I'm faster than you. Not my special attack. Yeah, Zapdos definitely cap. No, I want to be able to switch in Zapdos if I have to. So I want Zapdos to eat a hit. You are a little bit scary to see. Oh, that's like a perfect amount of damage. We'll just do one of these. Not get hit by a Mega Horn. Whatever. Rock Tomb doesn't bother me. Alright, and then this will be the last set for the evening. Place your bets. What Pokemon do you think we're going to steal? It's going to be slot 2 or slot 3. There's a chance that I probably will use Zapdos just to see who's in the back before I make my decision on slot 2. Okay, Kingdra's out of the running. Flygon? Could be nice. Blaziken. Alright, we have our contenders. And we get a critical hit, so we get to see it right away. Unless this Pokemon sucks, which, yeah, Breloom kind of sucks. So, I guess it's definitely going to be slot 3. Who do we have behind door number 3? You affect Sport. Of course you did. Oh no, it was slot 2. Oh. Well, I guess party's over. It doesn't even do much damage, dude. You tried to Toxic me? Please, use like Superpower or something crazy. Toxic. Does the one with Toxic have Boom? I think, no, it's like 3 of the 4 Regirocks have Boom. I'm not sure if the Toxic one does. Hang on, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna look it up real fast. I feel like it does. My instinct is saying this thing is a ticking time bomb. Yep, list of Battle Tower Pokemon. Let's sort by name, scroll down to the Regis. I got a feeling this thing can blow up. I got a hunch, you could say. Regirock with Toxic has Earthquake, Superpower, and Rest. He cannot blow up. We have a chance, lads. If you have Rest, I think I'm actually just going to stay in and eat some Toxic damage. Hopefully use Superpower and kill me. Nope. We just need to not crit, meaning I won't hit him next turn. This is his last bit of damage. Well, that's cool. First Regirock I steal without Quag's assistance. Hey. You got Chesto Berry, right? No.
Might be a little bit hard to get Zapdos killed because I'm going to be pressuring him. Alright. Tauros, you've done your work for the night. Absolutely destroying the tower. Oh yeah. Oop. How much does that do? That's nothing. I need you to use Toxic, please. I would like for you to use the move. Alright. I have learned my mistake. I will not be hitting you again. Maybe we'll set up a light screen just for fun. Just to have a little bit of fun. Oh, look at the screen. It's like a cool graphic. Yep. You're still snoozing. Alright, wake up. That's how I like to imagine Roar. Is like the Pokemon just shouts at him. It's like, hey, wake up. Please land the Toxic. Alright, excellent. Only problem is that I have a Lum Berry, so I need you to land that again. Alright, Earthquake is cool. It's a great move. You're trying to take a snooze on me? Not gonna happen. Alright. There's no way on earth that you're out of Toxics. I know that you were pressured. Might be about to get struggled to death. Missed a Toxic. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, this is a 4.5-minute song. Do you guys think we'll catch the Lati before the end of the track? I got a feeling we might. Because we're almost done with this fight anyways. So once Zapdos dies, we Memento, and then just go track down the Lati. And the Lati, they've been so cooperative with me lately. I feel bad watching some of your streams when the Lati is, yeah, that's true. Do have to find it, but having watched some of your streams, the Lati is not cooperative. I just feel so lucky. I think the track will be done. We'll see. I have a good feeling. Got a good feeling about this. I think Regirock will be an easy Pokemon to hunt down. Yep, there we go. Well, what was our streak for the night? 1-1-1. Check 'em. That's sick. Got trips on our trainer card. Very cool. I'm playing Ruby or Sapphire? I'm playing Sapphire. Oh, look who is here. Look who's ready. But was she swayed by Mount Pyre? Yes. Okay, so we do dip. Okay.
She's got business at Mount Pyre. Once she's done, coming right down to the beach. Hang on, just not quite finished yet. Just gonna come on down to the beach. Right over to where I am. Okay, one more and then I'm gonna fly. One more and then we will fly. Just gotta drop off the orb. Legendary orb that... Oh my god. Okay, one more and then we're gonna stop. One more and then we're gonna go back. Come on, Latios. Come on. Oh, okay, you know what? You know... We're going back. Look, she's just very busy. Latios is a very busy gal. Has a lot of places to be. Very busy social life. Friends with all the Pokemon in the region. There is no way. You are kidding me, dude. The double Pyre fake out. Okay. She's done at Mount Pyre, though. We've confirmed the Mount Pyre arc has ended. It's your time for a 20-minute hunt? We'll see about that, pal. The Lotties like me. I don't know why, but they do. They just show up when I want them to. Only to give me like a... This is gonna be like a modest Regirock or some crap. Oh, look! Oh man. Well, I guess the track did end before Lottie showed up. We got baited, though, admittedly. We got trolled. Oh, hey, look. It's gambling time. I'm feeling the north path, as I always am. Hey! 20-minute hunt, huh? Not on my watch. I'm so glad the wind straits do not have like a vision thing, or if you stand in front of them, they'll start a fight. Alright, place your bets on the Regirock's nature. I do not have the Japanese natures open, and I will do it once Latios gives me a moment. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we got the natures. Adamant Impish. I like that you guys are, you're thinking, very kindly. Appreciate it. Not like timid or, you know, something bad. Something bad for a Latios, you know, or a, excuse me, Regirock. Alright, kill me. You're getting conditioned. You're going to be tricked into killing me. Come on. Easy. Nice. We have successfully heisted the battle tower. We have committed a crime. This Pokemon isn't mine, and I'm stealing it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Actually, we don't even need to check the nature, because I'm just going to plug straight in the box and we'll deposit him.
we'll get to find out the nature together in English. Isn't that crazy? Okay, save it up. Dun, dun, dun. Right, allow me a moment. I saved, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I saved. Otherwise, this is going to be really embarrassing if I didn't save. That'd be a fitting thing for my stream, though. It's like, yeah, man, let's do the Lottie glitch and then forget to save. I did save. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. I know that these streams are probably not the most exciting or engaging or whatever. But the journey to get the shiny 31 IV, I don't even care what it is. It's gonna be sick. Could be a Weezing. Actually, Weezing would be pretty cool to get. Yeah, that's kind of, sort of the trick, is like, it doesn't matter who it is. It'd be kind of awesome to have no matter what. $17.25 is such a clean number to end on, too. What do we got? Bold. 242 defense. That's huge. Kind of like that. It's not bad. I'll put you with the other Reggies. So yeah, here's... Look, we got all these laddies, and we can't get a speed nature one. Look at this. Brave, calm, serious, lonely. I think there's two. Is there two carefuls? Yeah, there's a mild. Bashful, sassy. I've got two sassy Latioses. Yeah, we're working on it. We're getting our way there. Where is the one that I'm like really satisfied with lately? Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, we got a calm Gardevoir. That's like a perfect nature. Hardy Ninetales is not so good, and I think both the Slackings suck, but different trainer ID and different gender, so these two could breed and have a really good offspring. We've got a careful Regice, Impish, Registeel. Oh, you got Modest? That's a good one. I don't know, I kind of like Bold Regirock. That's like stupidly big defense. So you could ignore your defensive stat and just invest in HP and specialty. Yeah, still have yet to get a good one of these guys. Yeah, Impish Registeel is awesome. Oh yeah, and the Gyarados. Gyarados is naughty. It's not a bad nature for him. He's so weak to special Thunderbolt anyways. We have a brave Milo. Well, I think that'll do it for the stream, lads. Let's log out a box. Oops. Fun hanging out. Yeah, so work is kind of shifted around, so I'm going to be able to stream earlier going forward. So hopefully some of the East Coasters, where I'm always too late, they'll be able to hang out. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything I got for tonight. Yes, we're done. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It was a lot of fun. And we will get the shiny Pokemon next time. Don't you worry about it. I will see you guys very soon.